Finger puncher, why life so hard? What? Finger puncher, why life so hard? Bro, who purchased in the middle of the night in Maryland? What you do? He drove that. He drove that. They put him on the fight with that. So what did they do? Put him on and they go to sleep. 5 minutes later, done. What would they do if they heard that going? Take it away. Dang, it's flat. She's on the same questions with different answers. 12 and 48. This one must be wrong.
Hold on. Hold on.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Today, our holiday coverage kicks off with a good one here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. The first of three here on this Thanksgiving Day, set for a good one. The Packers and the Lions underway in Detroit. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped to the 17. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Well, these two teams, they met in Lambeau earlier in the season with the Packers winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep. Throwing. Love. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hand and see if he can keep the magic going.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Finds Gibbs on the check down. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. And the penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Hooker, he's going to move him around a little bit here. Second and 14. That'll be caught by somebody. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Hooker's going to throw it. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. So first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but his defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Now first down carry by Jones. Down at the 25. Now this defense for the Lions, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Like this.
From the 25, here's second and 6. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12, but the Packers have the first. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Love going to give this one to Jones. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern.
Let's go!
Such a fun play to witness when it works, and the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for player of the week honors, isn't he, partner?
How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go. Off the play fake, Love. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Anders Carlson now for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
Bro. This dude coming to hit me.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to the game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On second down, here's Gibbs. Ooh, juke. And they're able to get control across the 35. 11 yards there, and a Lion first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Hardly. Freedom. Oh, my God.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards.
Yup, and I'm doing it again.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the
Look, I think right snap.
Well, Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition is so great. I mean, going back essentially through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition. You know, the guys that go out and play and come in and sit down to a Lions jumping on the Packers on Thanksgiving Day. The only loss the Packers had in 1962, they sacked Bart Starr over 10 times in that game. And I remember Dave Williams from the Bears returning the overtime kickoff for a touchdown to win a game on Thanksgiving Day. I remember so many different things happening, but how much fun is it each and every year to know that you've got football on Thanksgiving Day?
The Lions at 6-4 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing. Hooker. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. Hooker to the air yet again. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now Hooker going to change things up a bit. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. You look at this Packers defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Seven Pirates.
On third down, here's Gibbs. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Now back with the Lions. Here's Riley Patterson on for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, you'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw now, here's Love. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 48 yards.
When they made a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Ready.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. As these guys are able to extend their lead. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run, making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but when you his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. And the result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Working out of the gun. And this one is incomplete.
He decided the opportunity was there and launched some deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the round. And that one winds up incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Love from the gun. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 67 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Carlson's extra point up and good, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
Love you too.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 30 yards.
Cowboy 80. Hey, check that. Go, Reed, go.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
19 tight, 19.
Here's Hooker to throw it. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and goal. Hooker wants to change the look.
Yours has an assistant, mine's just country back.
In motion left, the tight end.
Yours can't.
3rd and goal. Here's Hooker. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell
And I can
Savage.
use how to stand also.
He's got the lead, and there he goes. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
I'm even scared that Huh?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and in fact we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Hooker. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Looking to throw, Hooker. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Again, it's Hooker looking to throw. Now he'll take a shot for Peoples-Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They took the deep shot. It turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Someone had did this to y'all. No.
Hawk 70.
Can't take me
60 Bobcat.
Third down, Hooker looks to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Hooker going to try and throw for him. In the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Nifty move. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. First down throw here. It's Hooker. And for the Lions, touchdown. 21 yards away. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Now they still need to regroup, and they still need to get into the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is down to 28-10. And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
That is the best dad ever.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
That is the best dad ever. So if you wouldn't have got a ball, the whole money was you be getting it with.
Here we go. Here we go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Play action this time with Love. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Jordan Love, ready on first down here. He's in for Williams. That's a Packers touchdown. Mike Williams, as the first half is winding down, and the Packers would extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Hooker now off play action. On the move to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
I see God I see Godzilla's up there that are standing up on their feet, and Jurassic Park. And that's not fair.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be Lions football to start the second half. And the trend here as we get back underway on EA Sports. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
She-Ball. Show you. I know how to use a computer. I use it all my life.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Rashawn Gary in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 3rd and 19. Now Hooker. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Up the middle, Jones. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
And that's when this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
It's a tablet. I mean your iPad, because he doesn't do this.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe being in traffic before they get over to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Hooker. And it is caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the gun, it's Hooker. And this is touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 35 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. That'll give them 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. There's a give to Jones running left. And he'll go down at the 28. 64 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer 1st down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Again, it's Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And inside give to Jones. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal. And some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Dillon again, and trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, if this defense has any ways of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
Jones will touch this one in for a Packer touchdown. Now Carlson for the extra point. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
It's close. It's going to be the difference in school. Oh, I know why they had it. He's broke because the school's fault.
Past the 60, past the 60.
No, this is so far.
Hooker now on 1st down.
They don't want that lawsuit.
And that'll be caught by Sam Bradley. He's across midfield. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 47 yards. Off play action. Here's Hooker. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Gibbs straight ahead, and this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. Hooker's going to throw it. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10. Throwing. Hooker. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown Lions. A 7-yard touchdown grab. It's a bit closer.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
All of the sentences first. Then, link the correct word to the blank to complete the sentence. Press this button when you have filled in all the blanks.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Love
you
now.
finally beat your high school.
Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. No. 26-yard line. 108 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
In motion, left goes Watson. They won't get it here on the jet sweep. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Again, this to Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Packers are closing in on number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And they will increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they look and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they're in a big 4th quarter hole. And he's able to take this one up to the 35.
That was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and there's some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So hit block on a big-time running play and create extra space. He's kind of hit the jackpot there.
dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Then they come in with everything else.
Hey, smash.
Ow! What? Girl! Get right here!
And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. Picked off by Quay Walker. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. On this day, the ground has been his, at least on that.
I had a home, man.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for him. Game long. He's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they're going to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Look for the suffix at the end of the
Tomorrow, I don't need much sleep. That may be out every tomorrow. Definitely.
Kidding box to hear the suffix.
Kidding.
Love. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Carlson's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game. The self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Cougar 19.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. Shifts past him. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers 34. 104 yards rushing for him as he has been tremendous all day long. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Hooker. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Rashawn Gary able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. It's complete to Williams. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
3rd and 5.
Ouch!
Looking to throw, Hooker. These guys running back out of the backfield. And Silver measuring revenge as he's in for the touchdown. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful.
Like I'm going to cheat. If you
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone.
Oh!
You're not on a calculator.
Down.
I think I know what happened. I pulled it out of this way.
And they take a knee.
What is that? Go. Saturn's cold. I thought Saturn was hot.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
This is not better. It's losing this range for Saturn. This is better. Look. What plant?
Ready.
What planet is full of ice, Uranus, and Venus?
Ready.
And they will
Saturn
take a knee
can get
here.
minus 312 degrees Fahrenheit.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there.
I fixed it. Look. Look. I see. I'm better than you. Do Fortnite. Hey! Bro! We're standing up. And for breathing. Pull that for breathing. And for hitting my computer. For breathing. Ah! Nope. What? I don't know. No, you look at my computer, you'll see what I did for you briefly. Ah! That